Hello, everyone. So today we're doing a little something a little different than what I said, last stream. Today we are doing some Ninjago tier lists. And I'm sorry, um my mic keeps like I'm sorry, my mic keeps like slightly cutting out. So I'm like I'm literally like holding it at the thing to try and make it like stop, like not um thingy like die on me now. So yeah, so today I'm gonna start off with um a tier list of the characters. So first of all, I'm gonna start off with the characters I don't quite remember like what they were like. So there's some characters I could vaguely remember. I could probably just put them in a tier list. So, for example, I could put them into an actual rank. Like I kind of remember like what Scales was like, and what like Faith and I Am Baron were like, but I don't remember like for example a lot of these ghosts were like. So, I think I'm gonna put these ghosts here in C tier, and then I don't quite remember what Sensei Yang was like, so I'm gonna put him in C tier as well. Quite a few of these are from Dead Departed. The only one that I quite remember that was introduced in Dead Departed is Morrow, who is right here. I also don't really remember this snake villain, but I think she was okay. So she's going in C tier as well. Miss Demeanor, um, she gets to go in C tier as well. I don't quite remember her, but like I vaguely do. But I think if she had a little bit more screen time, then maybe she would be in a higher tier. But yeah. Um, and then there's these two here who also I don't quite remember, so they're going in C tier as well. The I think that's called the Omega C tier. I think I'm gonna put that one in. No, I'm gonna put them in C tier because I don't quite remember what they were like. So Pythor C tier. Again, I don't quite remember what they were like, what he was like. And then I can't remember what this one is called. So again, Sita. Just put them in Sita because that's like they're not good. Sita for me is like they're not good, but they're not bad. The In this one they only have add a row below. Uh this is our F tier. Okay, the characters I believe aren't that good of a character. So our characters that I just don't personally like. I believe this character was from Tournament of Elements, but I don't remember him at all. So, I also don't remember the Stone Army General, so putting in C tier. Um, with oh shit, you couldn't hear what I was saying. But yeah, I don't remember the Stone Army General too much. Um, like I vaguely remember which seasons like each of these characters were introduced in, like season 5, season 7, season 15, Seabound, season 14, season. This was like the season 8, 9, and 10, like the Oni, what I would consider the Oni arc, the Oni and first round arc. Pythor has like always been there since the beginning. This Skulkin like leader has like was in the pilots, so this character was introduced in season 4, Tournament of Elements, and then this character was introduced in season 2 or 3, I can't quite remember. Okay, let's start off with Acronix. Now, I personally find Acronix to be quite a funny character. I mean, I may but just be biased because he's from one of my favorite seasons, season 7. I quite like season 7 actually. So, he gets beta. I feel like they could have like made his. I feel like his character would have been like a little bit better if um he wasn't like if he wasn't just like the like just going out of time and I'm obsessed with with technology kind of character. So Akita, she I remember her quite well, but I think she gets C tier. I mean, of course, I may just be biased because she's from one of my least favorite seasons. If she was used a little bit more instead of just like a potential love interest for Lloyd, then I probably would have liked her more. But yeah, I don't. I feel like she was done very badly. But yeah, I don't think she's too bad of a character per se. But I think that she could have just had more to do. Um, Antonia. Ben, what about Sans the Skeleton plays Undertale? This is about Ninjago, not Undertale. Antonia. Now, I really like Antonia actually. She gets an A tier. If she was you, I feel like she's quite a good side character. She got her own episode. I quite like with Nelson. I think Nelson is on here, yeah. So Nelson can go in the A tier as well. Yeah, Antonia and Nelson, pretty good characters. I like them. Now Ash, I like Ash's character, but again, he could have been used more throughout Tournament of Elements, and plus we don't know where he went when the Elemental Masters were brought back for season 9. So he gets C tier. Asphera, um, Asphera gets D tier. She wasn't done really well at all. She's just one of the worst villains for me personally. I just dislike her. I just really dislike her. So, Benthomar. He is also another A tier um character. Um, I mean, this ranking whether he gets into A tier or S tier is highly dependent if he comes back for the next season of Ninjago and how he is used throughout that. If he's not done too well, then he'll probably just stay in A tier. But if he's used well, then he'll probably move up to S tier for me. Belobo, again another C tier character. Again, he could have been used more. We don't see him too much out. We don't see him. I don't think we see him at all outside of stuff surrounding like tournament relevance. We don't see him a lot throughout. I think there was like one book that came out for tournament developments, but we don't really see him too much outside of tournament elements. He doesn't return as far as I remember in season 9, so he could have been just been used better. Camille D tier. She does get like kind of an explanation of why she wasn't there, as like she's turned to a villain or she's turned to like bad guy, as Karloff puts it, but that I feel like that's kind of a petty excuse. And like I feel like if she was shown as a villain instead of just like told, then I feel like she would be at least C tier for me. Wasn't too well, but you know. Now this character, I can't remember his name. Can't remember how to pronounce his name, but I think he's an okay character. I feel like his like resolution and like him at like forgiving the ninja, I guess, was like quite rushed. The island is just is just rushed for me in general. I feel like with the specials, the island and Day of Departed, a lot of people just dislike them, myself included, mainly because of how rushed they can be. So Chen, he is another B tier villain. I like him. He's funny, but also, um, I feel like he wasn't done too well in the special. I think he came back in the special, so I think he wasn't. I feel like he shouldn't have come back, or like shouldn't have made an appearance in season 5. So I feel like he should have stayed a season 4 a villain, if you get what I mean. And only maybe referenced instead of just like shown, you know. Clancy. I don't remember too much about this character, but I find him quite endearing, so he gets B tier. Klaus, he's alright. I don't think there's any like standout things about him besides being like the bitter, like old friend of Sensei, friend to an enemy of Sensei Garmadon. So that's why I dislike him. Clutch powers. He is probably the only character I would put in F tier. There is like no, I don't find any redeeming qualities about him. Like with the old non-Ninjago version of Clutch powers, I liked him. He was nice. I just liked him. But with Ninjago's version of Clutch powers, first of all, he was introduced in one of the worst seasons for me. So I really just dislike him too much. I just don't like him too much. I find there's no redeeming qualities about him. Like with Asphera and Camille, there's probably like a couple like redeeming qualities, or like I just feel bad for them. So like that's why I put them in D tier rather than F tier. But with Clutch Powers, I don't find there to be any redeeming qualities about him. He's just not a good character, not a well written character. I feel like he's just put in there for like a fire and not much else, you know? Cole. Now for me, Cole is an S tier character. I love him. He has his like bad moments, but I feel like for me, I enjoy a lot of Cole's scenes. I find him to be funny. The only thing I didn't like about Cole's character, like one of the major things I don't like about Cole's character, is the love triangle within season 3. But I think that's mainly because, I think he was like mainly dragged into this. He didn't really have too much. Like he didn't. Mm, I mean, he did have a little part to play, but like overall find him like a well written character overall. This is Cryptor. I don't remember too much about Cryptor, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna put him in C tier. Cyrus Borg. Um, I quite like his character. He goes in B tier. But on the Reddit channel on my Discord, basically I have one that's like the Ninjago subreddit, and it's basically someone reposted a like tweet saying, "Oh, what gave you the idea to make Cyrus Bug disabled?" And then Tommy and Jason said, we wanted the digital overlord to take over his body." And like that's just like, why'd you have to make him disabled for him to take over Cyrus's body though? That like is weird. Not gonna lie. That's like that feels kind of weird, you know? Um. Okay. So let's see. Dareth. Dareth is like a C tier character for me. He has his good moments, but I'm really conflicted about his character. I feel like he's good as like once, like a one-time character, you know? Not like a like as a often like kind of reoccurring character. not a like you know like main side character. I don't remember. I don't remember her name, but I thought she was an. I thought this character was an okay character. I don't have too many feelings about her. So again, C tier. Flintlock. I quite like actually. I quite like Flintlock. So B tier. If there was like a B minus tier, I would put or like I don't want to put like di- multiple different tiers, but if there was like a B minus tier, I would put Flintlock in the B minus tier. The first Spinjitzu master. I'll put the first Spinjitzu master and Karma last because I have very mixed feelings about these two characters. Garmadon. I quite like his character actually, especially in like the early seasons when he was like a lot more funny. For me, I view like each arc as its own, but I feel like he should just be like I feel like he should just be like they should stick with whether he's dead or not, you know, and just like finish up his arc. You know, he would also go in the B minus tier with Flintlock. Gravis. I feel like if he had more scenes, he would be put up in the B tier. I don't really. I don't. I think he. I don't think we see him too much in season 9. Uh, Wait, let's see. Gravis. Ninjago. Let's see. Let's go to his wiki. Let's go to his wiki page. And let's see. Return of elements. But yeah, he doesn't come up in season 9 at all. And for context, for yeah, it's unknown where Gravis was during Lord Garmadon's role due to his absence in the Resistance. And for context, let's just see. Okay, Griffin Turner came up in season 9, and you can see Hunted. We see him in Hunted. We also see him in Skybound as well. Uh, yeah, he was in the Gym Blade. So, and funny, I feel like if Gravis had actually returned for season 9, I would like him more. I don't think we get too much insight into his personality. So, Griffin Turner, Beta. I like his character quite a bit actually, but I want him to be used more. If he had like, if like he had been rescued out of the Gym Blade, or like if he had like a little bit more scenes during season 4, season 6 even, I feel like I would like him a lot more. Now this is the Master of Sound, Jacob. Again, it's Sita. He is another disabled character. I can't remember how many disabled characters there are in Ninjago. I can think of two off the top of my head, Cyrus and Jacob, but I don't know if there's any more. But I think, yeah, I don't. I have mixed feelings about him. I don't know how to feel about him. So I feel like he's a wasted character. He could have been such a good character for, you know, blind representation and like disabled representation. But I feel like quite a few of his scenes very were just like a lot of them were like playing on stereotypes and not necessarily like actual representation. Now Jay, he is also one of my favorite characters, but he can also be kind of a douche in the earlier seasons. So that's why I'm only put him in 80, even though he is my second favorite ninja. He was quite a douche in a lot of the earlier seasons. Kai, my third favorite. I can't remember here if in Seabound he was like not too great of a brother to Nia, and I feel like he should have like. I feel like that's my main like problem with Seabound. Even though it's like obviously one of my favorite seasons, but Kai was kind of a douche. Like not a douche, but like just not really there to like help Nia like he had done in past seasons. So that's why he's only A tier and not S tier. But he does have like quite a few good moments though. Karloff. He gets B tier as well. I like his character. I find him to be, a good character. We do get like quite a little bit of backstory. We know he's from Metalonia. I actually like his accent. So yeah, I find him to be a nice character. Oh, we don't. Oh yeah, we don't have other characters um in this thing. I just realized that we don't have any of the um we don't have the Uplis. We don't have Plunder, Adam, or Corgran, or what was his name again? Fungus. Yeah, we don't have those three, and I know a lot, and I definitely know that this is a more recently updated um thingy tier list because um those three were introduced in season 13. It has other season 13 characters such as Vanya and the School Sorcerer and Lily and Cole's season 13 like out suit, but we just don't see those guys. And plus we have like other characters such as um uh Kalmar. We also don't have Trimar as well. So this isn't all the Ninjago characters. But like it's most of them. Uh okay, let's see. We have Kataru. Now we don't get too much of Kataru, but I like his character. If he had more scenes I would bump it up to A tier, but I find him endearing to say the least. I find him to be an endearing character. So he is one tier up from his sister. We have Crux, who gets a B tier. I don't want to be too harsh on Crux, but he was an okay villain. Not too good, not too bad. He was like pretty good, but not. We did get a little bit more of like what happened during the Golden Hour shot, but I feel like he I have mixed feelings of him again, but I feel like he was like a decent villain at least, so he gets B tier. Lily gets Um, she gets S tier. I don't find any problems with her character. I find her to be a sweet character, so she gets the same rank as her son. Do we have Lou? We don't actually have Lou on here. I don't think. Okay, next we have Lloyd and his season 7. Uh, look, he gets B tier. He's not my favorite ninja. He's probably one of my more least favorite ninja. But I find him a pretty good character. I just think like in a lot of seasons, he's like overused. He does have like his good moments. He does have his like moments where I'm like, I love this character, but he has like a lot of moments where it's like, yeah, we get it. You're the Green Ninja. Well, yeah, we get it. Like this happened to you like a few seasons ago. I just think in a lot of scenes, and in a lot of seasons, such as in season 11, he's overused a lot, so that's why he's B tier. Maya, she gets A tier. I like her character. I find her to be endearing, but she could be a little overwhelming, but I kind of get that. So I find her to be an A tier character. The only thing that's holding me off from putting her into S tier is because she was like a little. I felt like she was like a little overbearing, but I feel like I can move past that because she's like she barely from what we've seen barely visit she's barely able to visit her kids due to living in Ignatia and her kids living more closer to Ninjago City, so she's unable to visit them. And we don't see a lot of interactions between her and her kids besides, season 7 and Seabound. So I feel like if she was had more interactions and her kids, and like I think she probably is coming back next season. So I feel like if she has like with Bentho. If she gets like I feel I find her to be a good character. I would move her up to S tier. She's like an A plus character alongside Bentho. I like her character. I find her sweet. I just find her like a sweet character. But with Misako, she's she's C tier as well. I feel like she has gotten better over the years, but also she's I can't move past the fact that she like abandoned Lloyd for the Green Ninja Prophecy, which is why she is C tier and not like B tier. I would put her in B tier if I liked her a little more, but I kind of like her, but I kind of don't. So now this monkey, I find kind of funny. So B tier, no C tier, B tier. I find him kind of funny. I find this little monkey funny. So that's all I have to say. B tier. Yeah, that's it. Just a funny, like a joke character, not too much going on. Morrow, I find him to be a pretty good villain, and I like his arc. So, um, A tier. He was kind of petty. And I don't like him enough to put him in S tier, but I think he's one of the better villains of Ninjago, despite coming out of a pretty mediocre season for me. Miss Stake. I have don't really have too much to say on her character. I like her. Um, I feel like her death hit hard. I just wish they prolonged that. I feel like if we got more on her past as an Oni and what happened, I would probably put her in S tier. Nadakan. Okay. I think he's an okay villain, a pretty good villain. But I can't really get past the fact I think he's an okay villain. I'll put him in. I think I put him in B tier. You just love to hate this guy. You just like to hate this guy, but also he's not one of the better villains. He's just a lot. I wouldn't say he's one of the better villains. I would just say that a lot of the villains are mediocre, or I just can't remember much about them. So he just scrapes by into B tier. He would also be in B minus tier with Garmadon and Flintlock. So Nero, I like his character. I just like his character. If we got more of him, I would probably like him more. I think he's an okay character, so he gets a B tier. Nia, I really like her character. Um, she does have I'm a girl, I can do it myself kind of thing going on, but in the earlier seasons, especially in season 3, and I don't like the love triangle, so that's why she gets A tier. But she is a pretty good character. I liked her. You know what? She gets S tier as well. She does pretty good. I like her. I just don't like the love triangle. So the Overlord. I don't remember too much about the Overlord. I find him a pretty okay villain. If he does come back, he's like a B minus villain for me. If he does come back in the next season, I think I would like him more. I think a lot of I think a reason I would put him in like a B minus tier is because I don't remember a lot about this guy. I do remember a little bit, but not too much. So, um, Mr. Pale. Again, we don't. Did Mr. Pale come back for um season for this next season? Oh, he did. Oh, he did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He did come back. I don't find him very notable. So Sita, yeah. Pixel, one of my favorite characters. So immediate S tier. And If we're talking about overall, who are my favorite characters from Ninjago, it would probably be Cole, Jay, Pixel, Bentho, and Maya. Those are like my favorite characters from Ninjago. And as you can see, I put them in like S and A tier. But yeah, I don't see a whole lot of flaws with Pixel. I like how she becomes like more confident of herself within like over the course of Ninjago's from like season 3 all the way to Seabound. I just love her arc, honestly. Racer 7. I think she's an okay character. I like her. I just there's not really much to say. She also comes from one of my favorite seasons as well. I feel like if there is a season where they return to Prime Empire, I would or like if they are like if we ever see a season where like they return to Prime Empire or if it's a J focused season, I'd love to see her return. But yeah, I just think she's a pretty neat character. Ray, we don't get too many scenes of Ray actually. We don't get too many scenes of him. Uh, I put him in A tier mainly because I do like his character, but we just don't get too many scenes of him. We get more scenes of Maya than we do Ray, so I would love to have more scenes of Ray rather than Maya in like the next season. He's just underrated, not gonna lie. Ronin. I have mixed feelings of Ronin, so he gets put in C tier. I think he's a pretty good villain, but in a lot of seasons, it's like, oh, it's Ronin. I'm just like, what? Like, have like a new villain, or like have a villain where like it's not too out of the blue. You know, like in the island where it was revealed with that Ronin was like caught and all that stuff. Like if they had just like left, if they had just not had Ronin, I'd probably still leave him in C tier, but he'd probably be like B minus tier. To be honest, if they had just left Ronin out of the island, you know, he feels like he feels more like an old Ninjago character rather than a newer one. You know, it feels like it feels like he doesn't belong in the reboot, and also he came to Nia's like memorial, which feels weird, especially after he kind of betrayed the ninja. So I have mixed feelings about him. Now I've got to Scott, who I quite like. Like I've said with Racer 7, if we do have another Prime Empire focused or another J focused season, I would love to see him return. Even as like a background character or like a character like the ninja just talked to if like passing by or whatever. Or like if he's only in like a couple scenes, then I would just love that. Or like if he's in one scene, I would just love that, honestly. But I think his arc was pretty neatly wrapped up in Prime Empire. I would love to see where it goes if he like meets up with his family in the next season. But in like another J season, or in like if like we have like another set of shorts coming out, I would love to see a Scott short. But I think if I think it, but honestly, I don't think the next season will be 100% J season. So, and I also don't know if Scott would fit into the next season. So I think Scott would should get his own set of shorts. Did he get a shot in Prime Empire? He might have done shot in Prime Empire, but I would love to see like a few more shots like centered around Scott and whether on his family and stuff. Shade. I like his character as well. He's a good character. I'm deciding whether to put him. I think I might put him in beta. Again, more scenes. I find him funny. You know what? I'll put Griffin and Shade up there because these two characters I really like. I find them quite funny actually. So I think that they belong in A tier. Maybe in like an A minus tier, but I really do like their characters. Um, we have the school sorcerer next, who I thought was a really good villain actually. The only reason I'm putting him in A tier is that I really want to see what happened, like mainly like a confrontation between Vanya and the school sorcerer, aka who is her father. If you haven't seen season 13, about the event, about like what they were doing. And oh yeah, they don't have any of the months here, or like the geckos. So, but yeah, I would love to see like maybe another shot between Vanya and the school sorcerer. Next, we have Skylar, who I quite like actually. Um she gets an S tier actually. I like her character. I just wish she had more scenes. You know what? Just put her down to A tier. She would be like an A plus tier. You know. I feel like if she had more scenes, I'd put her on S tier. S tier. You know. Um, Toxakita. Tox. A lot of people think her full name is like Toxakita. But I like her as a character. She gets bumped up to A tier with a lot of these secondary elemental masters, such as Griffin and Shade. I like her character, just want more scenes of her, really. Twitchy Tim. I think he was an okay character. I like him, but the thing is, um, I feel like a lot of times he was more of a hindrance than a help, but he did help a lot with like the location the um of the island. So, but I don't think they should have brought him with him though. So, Unagami, I think he's a beta villain. Honestly, he is from one of my favorite seasons, but I like him, but I have pretty mixed feelings about like the ending, whether he would have been a child or not. About him becoming like a physical like child. I feel like it should have been more of Milton Dyer, who is also isn't on this list, like helping out, like fixing the code before Unagami becomes like fixing more of Unagami maybe staying in the farm and like fixing his code before like returning into a child. So yeah, Vanya, another S tier character. I love her. I find her sweet. I don't think there's any scenes where I think she was a bad character. Maybe a little bit of a hyper character, but then again, she is young, and I feel like, and again, I want that. I want a shot with her confronting her father. I just find her to be a really cute character, and I want her to return in a future season. We have seen her in Seabound at Nia's memorial, but I want more like scenes of her like talking. Now I think this is Vex. I don't like him too much, mainly cause he I don't think that season 11 is. I don't think season 11 is a well written season. Mainly because it focused on more Lloyd than Kai and Zane combined. But you know what? I don't overly dislike the character, you know? Sensei Wu. Again, I have mixed feelings of him. I think he has gotten better over the series. But I think, you know what? I'll move him and Misako up. Because I do kind of like their characters now. Just I don't really like Masako's character now though, but I do kind of like Wu's character now. He's like gone like pretty. He's a pretty alright character now. Just kill him off already. Just kill him off already, Ninjago. Now let's go to Zane. I like him as a character. I don't have anything too bad to say about him. Just he's not one of my favorites. You know, which is why I'm putting him in A tier. These characters are like, let's, these characters are like more of my favorite ninjas. Zane isn't too much of my favorite. I prefer like Cole and Nia over to Zane, but he's not a, like bad character. Just stop killing her off, please. Like every other season, just about Captain Soto. I find him a funny character. if he like if he gets like put in, like if he's like the timing is right, then I find him funny. But he's an A tier character. Fugitive. I don't like him too much actually. I feel like I feel like this was like season 11's. I think he was introduced. Yeah, season 11's like attempt to like replace Captain Soto maybe, but I do enjoy the character. I do quite enjoy the character. He's okay. I don't like him too much, but he can have his moments. This is Jet Jack, I believe her name is. Let's see. Let me check. Jet Jack. Yeah, Jet Jack Ninjago. Yeah, her name's Jet Jack. I like her character. I think she's a good side character. She's only beta because we don't get too many like scenes with her to show for her to show off like her personality and how she works as a character. But I think I find her to be a pretty alright character. Um, then we have the what's his name? Oh my god, what's his name? The mechanic. The mechanic. I think his name is. He's okay. I don't like him. I don't hate him, but I don't really like him. I think he's an okay villain. Scales. I don't remember too much, but I think he is quite a good character, so I find him to be B tier. This character I also don't remember too much, so C tier. This is Faith, who I quite like as a character. A tier. I find her to be a nice character, good character. Don't have too many stripes with her. Just I wish what, S tier. She is one of my more favorite characters to come out of the Oni trilogy. So I like her character. Harumi, um, she's A tier. I like her as a villain, not as a person though, because I hate how she betrayed Lloyd, and I don't like the Private Empire scene. She would be like an A minus villain for me. I don't like the part where she returned in Prime Empire, and I don't know how they're gonna rectify like her death or like have her come back in the next season, unless like they have like some time travel with the time twins or like have them go back in time with like Nauticon, cause not the at the end of season 4, not season 4, season 6, they turn back time, so we don't exactly know where Nauticon is. We don't know. We know. I think he's heavily implied to be still be in the teapot and Tyron at the end of season 6, season 5. No, season 6, season 6. Yeah, but the only reason I got confused is because both seasons take place, or like um how like spend a lot of time in sticks, so that's why I got kind of confused. But yeah, Nauticon is what did I put Nauticon actually? I don't remember where I put Nauticon. Oh, Narcon is there. Narcon, decent villain. If he gets like more scenes, I don't like him as a person though. I don't like Narcon as a person because he tried to marry Nia. But I like him as a villain. I am Baron. He's beaten. Again, I like him as a villain, not as a person. I hate how kind of misogynistic he was towards Faith to have her like conceal her identity to be considered one of the best hunters they have. But Kilo is I would say he's like a B minus. Oh, shit, I've messed shit up. Kilo is like a B minus for me. So I don't like him too much, but like one day I find him kind of funny. Mr. E, I like his character. You know, They also don't have Echo Zane here. Yeah, if he had been revealed to be Echo Zane, I feel like that might have been a good storyline. But since Jay and Nia were the only ones who remember Skybound, they kind of like scrapped it. But I think he's an okay like villain. I think he's pretty good. Ultraviolet, like an A minus villain. I find it funny. There are some scenes where it's like, oh, you don't. I don't think she belongs in this season, like in season 11. But I feel like it was good to see like what the villains got up to when the ninja went around. We also don't have the commissioner here, so the first Spinjitzu master. I have mixed feelings about this first Spinjitzu master, so we'll go over to Kalmar. I like him as Kalmar with Kalmar. I like him as a villain, not as a person. He is that kind of villain that you love to hate. So he is our first S tier villain. Now, does he have his problems? Yes. I find some of his scenes funny. I also quite hate him. But yeah, he is an S tier villain. First Ninjutsu Master, D tier. Don't like him too much. But I don't hate him as much as I hate Flush Powers. So here is my ranking of the characters. So let's view a community rank. So this is my ranking here, I believe. Wait, no, this isn't my ranking. This is okay. We just I can understand that. I can understand being S tier and my headphones are messing up. So I am sorry. um, with for 80, Pixel, Shade, Jay, Kai, Nia, Wu, Karloff, Nadakan, and Skylar. Yeah, I would say so. I would say something similar. I said something similar. I understand this one because I know that not everyone loves Pixel. Not everyone thinks Pixel is. Not everyone likes Pixel. Not everyone like it has Pixel as their favorite character. That's what I'm saying. Alistair B tier, similar enough. C tier, similar. D tier, similar. I want to get onto another one actually. Ninjago, because I saw Ninjago season rank, and I want to do that one as well. Um, Ninjago season tier lister. Does that season have like every season? Yes, it does. Okay. I think this is the okay. I can't. I'll only do. I'll start off the ones that like, I recognized like instantly. Seabound, one of my favorite seasons actually. So I Seabound, Master of the Mountain. These two are some of my favorite seasons. We also have Hands of Time, which is also one of my favorite seasons. I find it great. I find it to be like a good season, so maybe I'll just put it in a good tier. But it has its issues. So the island, it was okay, a little rushed, but it was okay. It was okay. This is rebooted, which I find to be good. I haven't watched it in a while actually. Then Dare the Departed, I find that one to be also an alright season. Not too good, but you know. Oh, is that the special actually? I'll put these two together since I find these two. Oh right, actually. Let's see. I kind of they're very small, so I can't actually remember. See what they are. This is early season, so all right. Um, I think this was search image of Google Lens. Uh, find image source. Okay. Legacy of the Green Ninja. Okay, so this is season 2, I believe. which I find to be alright. You know, yeah, I'm confused. Okay, good. That's a good season, I find. Secrets of the Forbidden Jitsu. That's a mess season for me. There's some moments where I'm like, yeah, that is alright, but you know, Prime Empire. I don't think it's an amazing season, but I think it is a great season that I do like. So I can't remember what this one is. So just search images with Google Lens. This one here. Um, find image source. Oh, is that season one? Okay, that's also an okay season. Wait, is this one of the pilots then? I'm guessing. I'm guessing this is a pilot. Find image source. Uh, um, I think this is one of the pilots, which I find to be alright. This is season 4, I believe, which I find to be also a great season. One of my favorite seasons actually. Like these 5 here are probably my top 5 Ninjago seasons. Wait, let's see. Okay, we have Skybound, which is an also pretty great season. Uh, these 3 here I find to be great, amazing seasons. So yeah, these aren't my favorite, but I do think they are amazing seasons. In terms of stories, oh, they some people put their Departed on top, and Meh is Seabound. Okay, honestly, I don't think a lot of people would put Seabound as Meh. Okay, let's put Ninjago and see all 139 characters. Okay, we have a lot more characters now to work with. Okay, I'm adding it here. So, add a row below. Edit this one, which is going to be the F tier. The F tier. We have S to F. Okay, we're just gonna speed run this one. Speed run through all these characters. I think a lot of these are duplicates, like Vanya. Yeah, a lot of these are duplicates, so I'm not gonna do like all of them. And plus, Nero is here twice. But let's just quickly go through them. Cryptor, C. Cole, S. Kai, A. J, A. Zane. I'm changing my ranking to put Zane as an S tier character. I like him as a lot as a character. Lloyd. You know what? Let's play him as B tier. I quite like a lot his character. These characters, the Ninjoids. C tier. I don't remember this character, so C tier. Cole, again. C tier. Skulkin, C tier. Harumi, B tier. Mr. E, A tier. These are the guys from season 7, so B tier I quite like season 7. Korgran's Axe, little weird, but C tier. Garmadon, A tier. Sensei Wu, B tier. This guy I hate, so D tier. C tier. Pythor, B tier. These Skulking guys are C tier. I find this guy a little weird, but like an uncanny valley, so C tier. Scales, C tier. This guy I don't remember, so C tier. Darth, C tier. Mailman, S tier. Yes. General of the Stone Army, C tier. Overlord, A tier. Garmadon, again, A tier. Oh, I think this is doing Ninjago characters from different from like before and after this reboot, maybe. But then they have the same picture like twice. Weird. Okay, Misako, B tier. Echo Zane, S tier. Clutch Powers F tier. Griffin A tier. Tox A tier. Bog B tier. Nia pre-reboot B tier. Shade A tier. Camille, I'm putting it up to C tier. Skylar A tier. Bolobo C tier. Jacob C tier. Gravis C. Nero B tier. Mr. Pale C tier. Karloff A tier. Again, I like his character. These three are C tier. Morrow is an A tier villain. These ghosts are C tier for me. And this is the Great Devourer, I believe, so B tier. The Preeminent, also B tier. Pixel, S tier. I don't remember who this is, so C tier. Lloyd as a child, he was a brat, but I kind of understood him, so he gets B tier. The first Spinjitzu Master, Younger, gets B tier for me. You know what? C tier. Flintlock, B tier. These guys, I kind of remember, so B tier. Clancy, B tier. This person, C tier. This person, C tier. I don't remember. Oh, is this Adam? Wait, no, that's the Tiger Widow. Is Adam even on here? I swear to God, if they didn't put Adam on here, I'm gonna cry. Where's Adam? Where's Adam, my boy? Boy, Adam. I love how I hate spiders. But I love how you couldn't hear me for all that. But I was basically ranting how I couldn't find Adam on this. But then I found Adam. I found Adam, everybody. Okay, this is a Tiger Widow. C tier, I would say. I feel C tier. I felt bad for it, but Narcan is a B tier villain. Commissioner B tier, not C tier. Uh, this is what's her name? The news reporter. Um, I know she's on Jara Ninjago wiki page. Listen, I've spent way too much time scouring each and every person's like a lot of the Ninjago characters wiki pages. So Gale Gossip, that's her name. She is Sita. She's okay. And this is the other news reporter, so Sita. Sita? Sita. We have Dr. Sander Saunders and Crooks, so uh B B Acronics I quite like, but I'm gonna put him in beta. Ray, so I'm assuming this is Ray beforehand. Um Ray is eight. You know, we don't get too much of Ray beforehand, so beta. Wait, do we have another picture of Ray like afterwards? Because if we do, because I like Ray afterwards, we have Ray here. So we have. I'm just gonna put Ray in Eta because I don't think it's a Ray of afterwards, like in Seabound. But we have Maya, who I'm also gonna put in Eta. Kilo, C, not Theta, Ceta. Captain Soto gets a B tier. Did I put Captain Soto A tier last time? Because I'm gonna put him in A tier actually. General Storm Army, C tier. Ultraviolet gets B tier. Hutchkins, B tier. I like his character. This guy, I am Byron gets B tier. Now this is just Faith, so but beforehand. So unless it's another picture of Faith, then what we'll get to that later. So wait, no, this is Faith actually. So A tier. This is actually what Faith looks like. I can't remember who this was. Uh, this guy is actually kind of funny. So Beta. Um, this is the Colossus, who I I think is a pretty good villain for them to fight. So Beta, and then Mistake, I quite like actually. So Eta, the Omega Beta, Asphera gets Dita. These gods, I don't. Asita, they're mediocre at best. We have Zane as the Ice Emperor, who I don't like too much as a villain, so Sita. Then we have Vex, Dita. Akita is. You know what? Akita has some good moments, so Beta. Kataru also gets Beta. This is the Yeti that they found in season 11. I like him, I find him funny, so. Solar, I really like Solar. And these guys are kind of funny, but I would say these guys are maybe B minus tier. We have, oh, what's his name? Forgot his name. The Ronin of Terracotta. Um, Ronin of Terracotta. Ninjago. Okino. Okino. Uh, I really like Okino, so he gets A tier as well. You know what? Solar gets A tier. I really like Solar. And Neuro, I kind of quite like Neuro, so Neuro gets moved upwards. These are the gods in Prime Empire. Um, they are quite a file, but they are quite annoying. So Sita versus 7 gets Beta. These are the dragons, so I really like the dragons, so Beta. Let's put. I think that's a dragon as well, so Beta. Unagami, Sita. And then this is Milton Dyer, and we've gone through a lot of them already, actually. Um, Milton, Milton Dyer gets Sita, Scott gets Beta. Oh, this is the chef, who I don't remember too much about, so Sita. This guy gets Beta, for being a Beta villain. Not Eta, this is an Eta villain. And then this is Sensei Yang, so Sita. Murtessa! I love Murtessa. I quite like Murtessa. Ronin, Sita. This is the blind guy. We have the mechanic, Sita. Vanya. She's an Eta. This is the dragon, so automatic Beta. The skull, who Sita. These the skeletons, so Dita. The evil, no, they got Sita. The evil ninja, they're Beta. Lily, Esther, right next to her son. Lou, Eta. He's an Eta parent. Libba, we don't know too much about her, so but I quite like her actually. Beta, Cliff Gordon, I don't like him as too much. So Sita, the Falcon, Automatic Beta, Dr. Julian, Beta. Can't remember who this is, so Sita. The Dragon, Beta, you know Eta. Eta Dragon. This serpent who I can't remember who that is, so Sita. Klaus is Sita, Chen is Beta. Um, Adam, Adam, 80, Corgan, 80, Fungus, 80, Plunder, 80, Chompy, 80. Who is this? I actually genuinely can't remember. Um, find image source. The Treehouse or Treehorn Queen from the um Birchwood Forest. I don't remember. So D tier because I don't like spiders. Antonia, A tier. Unagami, B tier. Did I already put Unagami here? Did I already rank Unagami? I swear I already ranked Unagami on this one. Eh. Scott. Where did I put Scott? I know I put Scott somewhere. I know I put Scott somewhere. I already put Scott somewhere. Scott is here. Right next to Matessa. So right there. Okino. I've ranked Okino. I'm literally ranking the same characters, so let's rank some characters I haven't ranked. Okay. 8. Nelson gets 8 here, definitely. Um let's just see where I put characters. I think I've put Okino pretty high. Did I put Okino pretty high? I know I like Okino's character, but where did I put him? I don't remember. I just put Okino in B tier for now. This is why you don't add duplicates, because no one remembers. Racer 7 also gets a B tier. This guy, the Counselor of the Geckos, who I know I have put in B tier. I find him funny. I also put Mertessa in B tier, and this is annoying, to say the least. I know I put this guy as an A tier villain. I really like him as a villain. So, Vanya I put as S tier. Jumpy! I love Jumpy. S tier. Automatic S tier. What did I put? Did I put Jumpy? Did I already rank Jumpy? Yes, I did. S tier. S tier dragon. Mwah. Yes. Yes. Um, this is a dragon. So, B tier. Wait, I dragged that member by mistake. C tier. Oh, I did. Okay. Let's go. C tier. Kataru. Did I already rank Kataru? Pretty sure I did somewhere. I put him next to Akita. Yes, I put him next to Akita. And then Hutchkins is B, I think. Yeah, B. And then I am back. Let's just see who I haven't ranked. Edna, A tier. Dr. Julian is A tier. Who I've already ranked. Oh, I've already put Dr. Julian in B. Dr. Julian deserves A tier. Ed is an A tier. Let's put him next to his wife. Uh, the Colossus, who I know I've already ranked, so B. Lou is an A tier dad. A tier. And then Tox, I think this is after in season 9, so I'm gonna put her in A tier as well. Clutch powers. F always gets F. Sensei Wu. Let's put him in A. What did I put in B tier? The Yeti, who I know I've already ranked, is B tier. Solar is A tier, I think. Yeah, A tier. Um, Harumi. I think I put in B tier. Did I put in B tier or A tier? I think I put in A tier. Oh yeah, I put Harumi up there right next to Lloyd. Um, C tier. I think this is Bansha actually, but I still don't remember too much about the character to really give my honest opinion. The pre. Let's just stop doing characters I've already done. Is this crypto? Because crypto gets C. Oh yeah, they're the ones that defended Bug's tower. Now who haven't I done? I've not done Griffin. I don't think I have. So let's add in Griffin to the 80. Wait, did I? I think I did Griffin, didn't I? No. Karloff gets an 80. Uh, Skylar. I know I put Skylar in, so 80. Oh, I already did put Griffin in. And Karloff. Still 80 though. Who haven't I put in? Nia after the reboot is 80. Wait, S tier. After reboot is S tier. Before reboot is B tier. Asphera still D tier. I don't remember these guys too much, so C tier. And then Neuro after reboot. I still gets, I think A tier maybe. Yeah, A tier. Still gets A tier. Um, Zane after reboot is still S tier. Kai still S tier. A tier even. Where's Kai? There. Oh, there. Where did I put? Where's J? Did I put Lillian? Yes, I did. Did I put in Dareth? Yes, I did. Dareth is right here. Chen. Is Chen already in here? Chen is beta, I'm pretty sure. Don't think I have Chen here. Oh wait, I did put Chen in there. Okay. Jean. He's a conniving little cunt, so you know, beta. And then, wait, is this Jean? I can't remember their names. You know, Pixel. Pixel, my beloved. We love you. Jay after reboot. I still find him pretty funny, so I find him improved after reboot. So, and then, I know I put him. I'm pretty sure I put him Mistake. Yeah, and then Camille. I put in. I put there. I'm just trying to sort these out so I actually have like somewhat finished this. Uh, okay, Garmadon, evil Garmadon, who I would say is an A tier villain, who I've already put it. He's already on 3 times already. Um, Pythor gets B tier. Um, these guys I think I've already put in. Call after reboot. Let me just call after reboot. He already has 2 pictures in, but you know, we love Cole here. Lloyd, I think he got better. Let's move Cole Lloyd up to A tier actually. And then Mailman is an automatic S tier, obviously. Is there any characters I did not put in? The monkey. Did I not put the monkey in? C tier. You know what, B tier. I find the monkey funny. And then Cyrus. Did I put Cyrus in? Yes, I did. This is literally the same scene. And then I don't think I missed out any characters. Did I miss out on the preeminent? No, I did not. Uh, okay, this is the firstborn. Oh yeah, this is firstborn. So firstborn gets 80, and then Yeah, I don't think I missed out any characters, did I? Did I miss out Mr. Pale? I think I missed out Mr. Pale. So Mr. Pale gets beat here. And then did I miss out Ultraviolet? Uh no I did not. Okay, this is pretty much my ranking. I hope you have enjoyed this stream. I'll try and get my mic like working for tomorrow so that we can finish off um so that we can um go on Oswald because I have a pretty big project that I want to start, boys. I want to start a new project. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you all next stream. Let's find someone to raid. Actually, I'll have to mute myself so it doesn't like so my mic doesn't fuck up. But I'll find someone to raid.